Hey, what's up? So, I was talking yesterday how I'm gonna be inside by midnight, and I was, but I'm a Uber driver and a Postmates delivery and Lyft, so we have an exemption. We can be out. We can do an essential service of a gig economy. So I'm happy, proud to be working and helping some people get around or deliver some food or whatever. And it's interesting to see everything shut down, all the restaurants. I've been to a few restaurants that are closed, but they're doing deliveries, like McDonald's, Chipotle. I saw all that. Everything shut down, Redwood City. So yeah, sun's coming out, and you can check out the Apple Store, downtown Palo Alto. Shut down, one of the first really to shut down ahead of the curve. Like, they knew it was coming. Yesterday I saw IKEA shut down. So yeah, it's just serious stuff. I was proud. I'm still proud that the rest of the world, the rest of the country is actually doing the same thing, like this kind of lockdown, and it's good. Like, people shouldn't be out. People should just stay home and do whatever they can. I would stay home. I do have a place to stay now, and I just want to remind everyone to not complain about the freaking shelter in place, because I represent a lot of homeless people nearby, and they don't have anywhere to go, anywhere to wash their hands. They share one bathroom that's in a parking garage. So it's just really hard to have all these guidelines talking about all these guidelines about wash your hands and this and that, but what about people with nowhere to go? And I heard update is that Oakland rented a couple of hotels. So Oakland people who definitely should be housed first. The homeless camps in Oakland are the worst for sure, and the most packed. So it's good to see what's going on in Oakland. That's really like ground zero for like homeless people, and so I'm really happy to see that type of progress. I've heard you can do different types of you can file unemployment, you can file small business loans. I mean, there are things that we can do to come together and with the government even, and just kind of reach out. And I think things are being done. There's crisis, and solutions come from crisis. It's a creative catalyst, so I'm thinking about how to help the homeless still. That's what I've been focused on. The environment, sustainability, that's been my hobby for a long time. Just independent kind of economic independence and sustainability, that's important to me. So that's why I felt pretty prepared for this type of situation. I mean, try to help bring some supplies to people. I tried to sell some rubbing alcohol just because I bought a few bottles. I didn't get like boxes. I just got a couple when I saw it in the store up in Northern California. So I got this available, and I'm just trying to be like a conduit of something positive, like as the nurses and first responders. I mean, being a delivery person, people need the deliveries done, so I'm just not being out. I'm staying in my car, and I'm being as clean as I can, disinfecting stuff, and that's why it's good I have alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, some rags and stuff. So I think if you don't want to do the shelter in place, you can try to be an Uber driver or Postmates or whatever. Try to sign up for that, because it's definitely a way to be doing something that people need, and delivering things to people who can't leave the house because they're more at risk, they're older, things like that. But definitely the most important thing to me is help the homeless. Just think of what it's like to have nowhere to go and have the library be closed, everything be shut down. So the homeless people are suffering a lot right now. When the library closed, it's just that's the best place to hang out. It's quiet, and Anyway, I'm parked where the cops park, and so they might want me to leave, but it's like a yellow zone. But yeah, I'm just waiting for some Postmates delivery, Uber, Lyft ride. So, stay inside, but if you need to go to the doctor or get supplies, hit Postmates, order some McDonald's. I mean, I was listening to the radio, it's the government, or the economy is not shut down. It's like at a slow boil. It's a simmer. There are still things going. So I think we just have to keep it going. And people that are the nurses, the police, the fire department, the people that have to keep working, they are the ones that need to be tested first, because, if we are helping the society recover by keep services going, keep working, then we have to stay strong. Obviously, I'm low priority, but I just think that being an Uber driver or delivering food, it's important to be clean, safe, and make sure you're not sick. So I feel good. That's why I'm going out. If I was sick, I would stay home. But these type of crises make me feel just want to serve the public and serve the situation. So again, try to help some homeless if you can, like give them some tent, or since I got housing, I've been giving away my stuff to my camp, a stove, a bed, stuff I was using in my van, a small bed that my friend donated, and I just let them borrow stuff, a phone, different stuff. I mean, I just think that the government, we can try to wait for the government to help us, but it's also important to form new connections, new networks to get what you need, and just kind of rely on your friends and try to work things out as a collaboration, so just keep thinking. And especially all the creative people out there, I know that there's a lot of ways to utilize this time. We're always busy, we're always going here and there, so it's good to stay inside. And I'm not getting any deliveries, so I guess I'm probably gonna go, but the reason I'm out is that I'm picking up my mom and try to get her somewhere. So it's I'm just doing my duty and finishing that. And I wanted to update last night my video. It was cool. I was talking at night, just counting down to midnight when this kind of martial law type of curfew goes into effect, and I just wanted to update today because I'm not actually inside. I'm trying to do this because it's been legally, I can do this Uber riding and Lyft and Postmates. So I'm happy to do it, and but there's not much action. There's not really much money, but I've talked to some nice people, and I'm available for work if you need some work done, deliveries or dog walking or anything like that. So just take it easy and get some rest, and yeah, everybody can get through it. And yeah, I think I'll be doing more social media. I've kind of, being back in America, I got pretty distracted, just working, saving money, paying bills. I haven't really wanted to post what's going on, but this type of situation makes me want to launch my project even more, even faster. The type of new things I'm going to be doing for the homeless, for the environment. And even the exciting thing is that, Beyond the Four Walls in Nepal wasn't shut down completely because of this project of Goddess Uprising on Etsy. But we have just still going, students who were sponsored, who are going to be sponsored again. So I'm excited to be relaunching some stuff with Beyond the Four Walls. And so I'm excited to be indoors mostly. It's just that I have to pick up my mom, and then after that I'm gonna probably be inside mostly. I mean, because if I go up north, there's not really on-demand gig economy stuff. It's just because I'm here for the last day. But I think I will be up in Northern California. So if you want to go off-grid, if you want to be in open space, you can come, have a place to be, not have exposure to other people, can have a tent, you can park a camper or a van, whatever, or an RV. So hit me up. I'm definitely trying to be using this situation to try to help bring people together for community and alternative, progressive things that people can do when problems arise, like problem solving and just rapid prototyping, all that stuff. So just stay positive and kind of look at things in perspective, don't think short term, just try to think long term. And yeah, the last thing I was gonna say is that lockdown doesn't seem bad if you've been locked up, because if you've been locked up, you know what it's like to be in just totally confined, totally isolated with nothing, no air or no exposure to the sun even. So lockdown is just nothing compared to locked up. So just, you should be glad if you're locked down. It means you're in a home and you're actually still free, because your freedom hasn't been taken away through kidnapping or false imprisonment or enslavement or prison system, stuff like that. So try to appreciate your freedom. Just because you're in a house doesn't mean you're not free. So all right, take it easy and look after people. Try to have compassion. That's when people are suffering, we should have more and more compassion. So try to do that. That'd be awesome. You'll feel better, I think.